It's October 3rd, 2014.
14.
And this is the first episode of the Flancy Pants Podcast. Grab a seat.
I mean, you're probably already seated. Let's face it.
You're in a car.
Or potentially on a run. I don't know if we have any fans that are physically fit enough to be listening to this.
The radio.
No one is listening to this on the radio. That is not happening.
I could.
You could not.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get into it. We got some news stories.
Yeah, let's talk about the news. We've got some things written down here, and I have not looked these up because I live, like, all of my information comes from a very few set of subreddits, and I really don't give a shit what happens outside of those things. But Jack does care about popular culture and has written down some stuff here.
I do. Read it.
Yes.
I don't just guess.
Yeah. He reads. He doesn't just guess. Yeah, so here we are. We've got some things here. We're going to go through some of this stuff. He is going to tell me what it is, and I'm going to struggle to understand his limited interpretation. So what's first up here? What do we got first up?
Well, first off, I want to draw your attention to that little green bar going up on there. What's it?
Yeah.
I think that's to do with how well it hears us.
Its sensitivity?
I don't know.
So what we're saying is it has not heard us yet?
I don't know.
Maybe we should pause and...
Nah. I'm going to just try and fiddle around with it.
Okay.
At the same time.
Oh, good. Well, while he's addressing our technical difficulties that we had literally within the first seconds of this...
Oh, now it might be good. Hello?
No, it's
wow.
there. Wow.
Yeah, that's way better.
I imagine you as the audience has had a huge boost in listenability. Huge boost.
We're so good at this.
Yeah, we're real professionals.
Okay.
All right, what's the first one, Jack?
Okay, first up in the news.
Yeah.
A firm says apps spy on Hong Kong protesters. They take call logs and address book info, stuff like that. And it's mainly targeting Apple and Android phones. Maybe the only good time to buy a Windows phone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so obviously this calls back a little bit to the NSA spying on everybody scandal.
Well, really, it kind of calls back to, like, way back when England bought Hong Kong. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right, fine. Yeah, okay. Let's confine it.
Fine, reasonable.
Reasonable amounts. We're not going to talk about the Boxer Rebellion and stuff. No, so yeah. So there's that. It brings to mind privacy as a discussion in a modern context, and it also reminds us that the Windows Phone is the Zune of the modern age. It's probably a fine piece of machinery, but we will never know because no one will ever buy one.
It's kind of like the Apple computers of phones.
Probably fine, but how would you know?
Nobody cares to put viruses on it.
Or apps, for that matter. That's one of the things that I hate. We both own Surfaces. I love my Surface. It's a wonderful piece of technology. The thing that I hate about the Surface is that no one has given enough of a shit to develop more than, like, 6 apps for this thing.
What are you talking about? I got a reading app and a comics book app and an app that says Disney Solitaire.
Yeah. So you've got... Yeah, but 90% of these apps that we're looking at right now were the ones that came with the thing.
Yeah,
you downloaded like 3.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of space on it, but look at that. Halo, whatever that is, History Channel.
The History Channel has an app?
Yeah, they let you
What
watch...
can it possibly do? Remind you how everything relates back to World War II at every second of your day?
No, it's like Netflix, but for History Channel shows. So I can watch my Pawn Stars, and I can watch my, the one where they're up in Canada digging in the hole, the Money Pit.
Both of those shows have nothing to do with history. Why are they on that channel?
The Money Pit has a ton to do with history.
We can swear. I've already been swearing, Jack.
I don't know.
Right. Okay.
The Money Pit is very historical. Do you not know about the Money Pit?
I have not watched the Money Pit. Mostly because its title is The Money Pit.
It's not what you're thinking. It's about it. It's kind of like... It's one of the big mysteries of the planet. U.S. presidents have sunk piles of money into this. That's why it's called The Money Pit, because people keep trying to dig it.
Is this that hole that has, like, mysterious planks?
Yeah.
God, I've heard about that. There's a whole show about that?
Yeah,
it's just a hole!
Well,
it's just a hole!
I'm trying to explain it. If you would like to stop being excited about the hole. We don't know what's at the bottom of the hole, so people keep trying to find out what's at the bottom of the hole. And recently...
That was the whole explanation.
Yeah. But a family of folks bought the island, and now they're trying to dig to the bottom. And that's the show, is their expedition to try and find this secret or fail miserably like everyone else before them for the past 100 or so years.
You didn't make me want to watch the show. You made me understand more thoroughly why I'm never going to watch that show.
Well, I don't care if you're going to watch the show.
That's fine. No, that's fair.
So, whatever, really.
Okay. All right. Well, fair enough. Okay, so what's the next one?
The next news. Were we even talking about the last one?
You wrote 2 lines, and we talked about it for about 2 lines worth of information.
Okay, what's I'm a really good writer, so... Okay, next news story. Egyptian mummy at airport. Late for doctor appointment. Well, it could have been drive.
God damn it.
I only wrote DR.
He really did only write DR, and it really did confuse him for a minute.
It didn't really.
Okay. So the notes here are 3,000 years old.
Yeah.
Florida.
Okay, let me explain. It's a 3,000-year-old mummy, and it's currently trapped in Florida.
Okay.
And it's the mummy. The subject of mummification in this is a 4 to 8-year-old girl, which is quite a growth spurt in there.
Yeah,
so I don't know why they
can't. Big range.
They can't narrow that down.
Yeah, we really can't decide between 4 and. I feel like there's a big difference between 4 and 8 years old.
I only did 5 minutes of research on this, so I couldn't find out if she's from a prominent family or something. But 5 minutes. So this, I got a lot of notes there for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
There was a quote from the doctor's hospital place that said, "This poor girl has waited 3,000 years for her doctor's appointment, and the doctor's in, and the hospital is ready. But she's stuck at the airport because the group of artifacts she's traveling with contains ivory. And so they won't let that through, and they're keeping everything there while they look through everything. They hope to reschedule the appointment, but she's due to be in the museum in a few days, and she might not get to.
Right, she might be late to
which is okay because she's already dead.
Yeah, no, I mean it's not going to affect her personally. Here's a question that I've got though. Okay, so these artifacts, right, are thousands of years old. The artifacts that she's traveling with. And the whole purpose behind the ivory regulation is to ensure that none of it has been poached, none of it's illegally obtained. Right. How are you gonna fucking know it's 3,000 years old? And if it happened 3,000 years ago and it turns out, yep, that was poached, what are you gonna do?
Fine them.
Fine who?
You know how
ancient Nubians, you're gonna go to Nubia?
No, you know how
whatever the modern day equivalent of Nubia is.
No, you know how modern day Nazis, we beat them up because of the old Nazis.
All right, I think I'm following so far, and if I am to be so bold, I'm gonna skip ahead of you logically and say that you're implying that we're gonna find the descendants of the 3,000-year-old poachers and ask them to pay fines based on something that they can't possibly have known happened.
No, we're going to tell them that, hey, don't do that again.
That is moronic.
Brilliant is pronounced differently from what you said.
I also love that this doctor is trying to be cheeky about getting a mummy to a hospital.
Yeah, they're all
oh, she's waited 3,000 years, we better get her to an appointment. She is not. This is not an appointment that she made.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She made her appointment when she died at 4 to 8.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. This is not no, she didn't make an appointment. You just are shitty at getting people to the hospital.
How do you know? Maybe they
even
knew.
after they're already dead.
She wanted this one. Called the secretary from Egypt 3,000 years ago.
That is not even remotely possible. Although,
although means that it is remotely possible.
Well, before you veer off into some sort of weird, poorly informed tangent, I do remember seeing, although I will admit it was on the History Channel, so there's a lot of veracity to it, that there, like...
A lot of awesome acity.
They found, I think, like, pineapple remnants and, like, palm tree shit.
Exactly.
Like the wrong species of palm tree in some Egyptian... I'm going to go ahead and say that it was a burial thing, because this is literally all that we know about Egyptians. Is
pyramid.
Where they buried people. Ziggurat or a pyramid, one of them. So there is...
It's pronounced pyramid.
Yeah. Yep. So there's evidence that there was some contact between ancient Egyptians
and Floridians.
Ancient Floridians. Fuck.
See? Told you Ancestry works.
This is the dumbest. If she actually...
They kept it on a Post-it note for 3,000 years.
3,000. It's like papyrus with an adhesive on just one part.
Yeah.
Stuck to like a cave.
Yeah, next to a picture of some buffaloes.
It's the hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually an awful image, but I love it.
I don't know about awful.
What's the next one?
The next one. Espresso machine goes to International Space Station. They've called it the ISS Espresso. I hate that name.
Oh my god.
It only takes minutes to set up, but it's probably got a lot of instructions.
Yeah.
The astronauts are going to need bungee cords to secure it, and they're going to have to use water pouches to put the coffee in so that the coffee doesn't go into the spaceship and cause it to spark and burn.
Yeah.
Like in the movie.
Yeah, like in the movie. This is another, like, I'm trying to process the mental image of just this really happy astronaut. They've got this espresso machine just really roped down to the wall like it's on the top of your parents' van going camping, and he's got this little tiny cup, and the espresso just bubbles out and floats away.
Well,
fuck, come here.
If you run out of pouches, I imagine you could put your mouth on the exit.
Dude, espresso
port
is preposterously hot when it's
Maybe
made.
if you're a girl about it.
I would not dump boiled to the point of steaming coffee.
Oh, it's definitely steaming. It's 200 degrees.
Yeah, 200 degrees.
Fahrenheit.
Just straight into the mouth hole.
Not Kelvin.
No. Wouldn't 200 degrees Kelvin actually be pretty cold?
I don't know.
Yeah, because 0 degrees Kelvin is absolute zero.
I don't understand how Kelvin works.
Okay.
I know they make, like, underwear.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, no. You've mixed it all up.
No, because anyways,
so
it's just like taking a shot of really strong vodka or whiskey or something. It burns at first, but then you feel nothing.
Because your nerves have been fried.
And your emotions are gone.
You're going into shock.
And you're no longer sad about the life events.
Alright. I'll give you that one. That's probably true.
Yeah.
Speaking of sad life events, the next headline is Japan anti-lonely hug chair. God damn it, your reading style has infected me, you son of a bitch.
I read.
Yeah.
So, this is in a shape of a very large doll. And I think it looks like a teenager, but also a grandmother.
Wow.
You can look it up yourself at home and agree with me or not agree with me, but then you have to unsubscribe. But don't, though. I take it back. You can do what you want. Anyways, it's going to run you about $420. It's a weed reference.
No,
and,
it's not. No, it's not.
It's probably cheaper for a prostitute to get a hug.
Well, in Japan, I mean, yeah.
I mean, I guess it's just a one-time fee of $420, and they can probably
charge you per hug. I mean, that could stack up depending on how many hugs.
The chair?
No, the price of prostitute hugs could probably add up.
Oh yeah, maybe. It depends. You gotta get like a subscription.
Can you subscribe to a prostitute?
You're not very rich, huh?
I really don't think much about the price of prostitutes.
I like the awkward pause in the sentence, and I'm gonna pretend you started a new sentence.
Okay. All
so
right.
it's designed for the elderly who can't get out of the house, but like
Still
are
want
lonely,
hugs? Yeah. Okay.
and want hugs and whatnot. So a teenage grandmother is a bad design, I think.
It really does look okay. So for those of you who have not looked it up yet, it's clearly a giant. Like if the body, this chair is designed to look like a person is already in the chair, which in and of itself is sort of distressing because you are clearly sitting on the lap of a weirdly dressed giant, and then asking it to hold you around the stomach. This is not how hugs work. Hugs are face to face. This is a sort of an. I mean, it falls in the family of embraces. I'm not gonna hug you like that, Jack. Jack, no.
See how nice that was?
That was not nice.
Well, that's because you weren't the one getting. No, you were.
Yeah, I was the one getting hugged, and it wasn't nice. Listen, so there's this giant, but it's wearing a red T-shirt, would appear to be ginormous black jack boots, some sort of knit cap, potentially stylish, potentially grandmotherly.
Teenager.
Like it's really like the hat has no distinctive shape.
Looks like a beanie
It's got earrings in the style of a grandmother.
and an apron.
An apron, but again, jack boots and jeans. And
It
then
also got princess gloves.
Yeah, this is.
I like the princess gloves on
I
it.
don't understand the princess gloves.
See, everyone wants to feel pretty.
Even teenage grandmothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I say teenage, but I gotta mention it looks like a teenage boy.
Yeah, a teenage boy who is also a grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the kid that gets picked on at high school
For, baking cookies and
skateboarding with an apron.
yeah.
The company that also made this, they made a bunch of like pet seals, but they were robots, and they like hang out at your house and are cute. So I totally support the company, but the chair thing is kind of creepy.
That sounds great. I mean, the weird giant hug chair is strange, but the robotic seal is great. I see no problems with that at all.
Yeah, it couldn't be bad.
Couldn't be bad. All right.
So, next up in our menagerie, the NFL still does not provide internet streaming. They recently renewed a contract with DirecTV. So, folks overseas, it's time to pick a new sport.
Yeah.
I would suggest hockey.
Oh, speaking of
hockey.
hockey, there was a game. What was it? I want to say it was the Sabres and the Capitals, and the Sabres won like 6-1.
That's pretty good.
It's embarrassing because I mean,
No, it's not. 6 is a really high number.
it's embarrassing for the Capitals.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's a brutal defeat. Because for those of you who don't watch hockey scoring is like soccer scoring, and you've all played soccer in high school, even if you didn't want to. And so that means that any score over 4 is like unnecessary. Like you could have stopped scoring at any, like just let them have.
Clearly, they couldn't.
They clearly that's like the goalie got distracted and walked away.
Well,
like half
sometimes
of the game.
they'll towards the end of the game to recover points, the home or whatever team is losing will pull the goalie. It'll just be an empty net, but then they'll got 6 guys on the ice.
Yeah.
Skating.
Yeah, and if
But then
those
it's
6
empty
guys
net.
are
So if
all
they all
terrible,
miss, then the other team can win.
yeah, that sounds
better.
Yeah, that could very well. I don't know. I didn't watch the game. I just saw the score and was like, oh God. Did a little research, and it seems that just
Oh well.
that one goal was like very early on, and everybody was like, "Oh, this could be a tied game," and then no, for 5 more goals, just stomped up and down the ice.
I saw a picture the other day of a hockey match,
Uh-huh.
but it was one of those moving pictures like from Harry Potter.
You mean a video?
No,
A GIF?
it was a picture, but it was moving.
A GIF?
It's a picture, but it was moving.
Do you say it GIF? Like, how the fuck are you not understanding what
Peanut
I'm saying?
butter?
Gosh, yeah, I hate you.
Anyways, so in this magical picture that Clancy doesn't believe, What was it? Something happened.
It was the trick shot?
No.
Shot
It was
behind
another.
himself? 'Cause that was
Yeah, I
nuts.
remember what I was talking about. It wasn't that. It was in the audience.
Oh.
Yeah,
No.
there's people in this crowds, and one of them was wearing. I can't remember what jersey it was, but it was one of those Southern teams that doesn't matter.
Oh, good.
He got on the jumbotron,
Uh-huh.
and sadly, he was picking his nose at the time and eating it.
Ah.
But then he realized what was going on, so he pretended to cheer, like, "Yeah, I'm really having a good time," type thing. But it's too late. We already knew. But I don't know whether to be more disappointed in hockey fans or in people from the South.
I think that what's great is we just had that moment where, I don't know if you've ever been in a conversation where somebody's talking about a video or a GIF and they're like trying to describe the action, and it's always just not fun at all. We just did that.
Well, then why were you laughing?
Because you said pick his nose and eat it, and that's always funny.
That was part of the description.
That was part of the description. All right.
Moving on. Okay, this is big news, guys.
Mm.
Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher
What a terrible
had
combination of
a
names.
baby girl.
Yeah.
It was born on September 30th. Congratulations, guys. So those of you who don't know, they played Jackie and Kelso together at that show.
That 70s show, yeah.
Yeah, what was it called?
That 70s show.
No, I know this show, but like
This is the
I
joke
know
that they imagined when they named the show That 70s Show.
Anyways, we'll worry about that later. But it's kind of neat. So they were like a relationship or something.
Yep.
And Ashton Kutcher, I guess, went out and like stocked up on a bunch of things that they thought would need for the pregnancy, like pickles and anchovies and ice cream. Because pregnancy cravings, I guess.
Yeah, because the only thing he ever learned about pregnancy came from sitcoms.
Yeah, because that's where his job is.
Yeah.
I've only learned about pregnancy. I don't even know really at all too much about it.
Yeah, being
except you get time off of work.
Yeah. And move to the scheduling shop, yeah.
Yeah, move to a new job.
Yeah.
But, okay, so pregnant is that. But I guess Mila Kunis' parents are, like, Ukrainian or something.
Yeah. Something like that.
Weird
Eastern Bloc.
country
Former
from...
Soviet.
Yeah, communists.
Yes.
So her communist parents, Ashton wanted to impress them. So he said, back when the baby was conceived, he was going to try and learn Russian.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, me and Aiden both learned a language.
Yeah.
And it's only 9 months that he tried to learn Russian. So I'm going to go on a limb and say no, he didn't.
No, yeah, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. Unless that was all he did.
For 9 months?
Straight months was just live with Russian people and speak only Russian all
Well,
the time.
clearly not, because he was out buying pickles and ice cream.
Right, yeah, so he clearly paused at least for pickles.
Unless he went to the Russian grocery store. Kroger's?
No, God. That would be German.
If what? If it wasn't Russian?
No! Damn it. The name Kroger's... Anyway, for fuck's sake. All right, so yeah, so that's... It just doesn't seem right that he finished Russian in 9 months. I don't buy it.
Maybe he can speak, like, where a bathroom is, and...
Yeah, maybe he learned, like, shit Russian, like the very basic...
Yeah, like where a bathroom is.
Yeah, where the bathroom
That's
is.
what I said.
Please, no, thank you.
Why would you learn those together like that?
Together like that. As I thought about it.
Would you like fries with that? Please, no thank you.
It's the only time.
Sir, what floor would you like to go to on this elevator? Please, no thank you. More beer? Please, no thank you. I don't know.
That's not what I wanted to say at all.
Is it? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, okay. But we understand the basics. Politeness. Level 0 level Russian. Doesn't know grammar.
I don't know anyone named that either.
Kelsey grammar?
I guess. Well, I don't know him. I just watch all of his shows.
All of them.
All of them, Kelsey Grammer. All of them.
Please get away from the microphone.
Even that one where you're the boss of Chicago.
Please get away from the microphone. Okay.
Even though it's kind of boring.
Please.
Actually, it's kind of like Game of Thrones.
The next one is Netflix signs
But in
Adam
Chicago.
Sandler to a 4-movie deal.
Game of Thrones in Chicago.
Stop.
Okay, fine, whatever. What's the next one?
Adam Sandler does the 2010 straight to VHS.
Oh, yeah.
Netflix signed him for a 4-movie deal.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing 4 movies for Netflix. Only them.
Yep.
Yep. The genres have not been specified, but
They're gonna be comedies.
Well, I don't know. He did that sad one.
No, it was just a shit comedy.
No, Drunk Punch Love.
Punch Drunk Love?
Who?
No, that's what the. God
damn it. The one that it was sad.
Was that a serious dramatic role?
Yeah. Probably. I don't know. I never saw it.
I never watched it. Yeah, I have no idea.
It sounded boring, so I imagine it's a drama.
Yeah.
Drama movie.
Dramamine. Yeah.
I got too many M and A's in there.
You really do. Probably closer to Dramamine than drama, though.
Just drama, mama. Too much of that.
Let's
so
see.
I don't know. But anyways, he's still gonna be making like real movies,
Okay.
not the fake ones for Netflix.
Okay.
And I don't know. Worldwide, he's like make $3.8 billion off box office for his movies.
Wow.
Which kind of makes him like the Michael Bay of comedy. Like everyone always complains about him, but everyone keeps going to see all his movies.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of which, if Ninja Terminators movies,
If the Ninja Turtles movies?
Yeah,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Teenage Ninja Turtle movies,
Yeah, that's the one.
if they make any more money, I'm gonna be very upset at all of you, society, because like that's acceptable.
What, that it made money or that it...
Yeah, because if they make too much money, they're gonna be like, you know what? People really like this. Let's make more of it.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And then, we have to keep going to the theater and watching our favorite childhood friends do things that our uncles forced on us when we were kids.
Jesus.
Not me.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Fuck.
Unless you did it. Did you?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Damn it.
Anyways, he agreed to the deal because I quote here, Netflix rhymes with wet chicks. Which is kind of right.
But also very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But kind of right. Anyways, Netflix is also going to release Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon on Netflix VHS.
Yeah, it's a
internet.
prequel. It's a prequel that's coming out for this.
No, the actual Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Are they're getting the rights to that? Well, that's the thing. Netflix is also making, and they're paying for rather an original. Again, it's a prequel. Like there's another movie, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
2?
Well, again, it's a prequel, but they'll probably
-1.
Yeah, -1. I think is probably the most accurate way to title that. Or no, it's something like the Legend of the Green Dragon or some shit.
Oh, that's not nothing to do with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
It's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
No, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is about the.
Okay,
the Kung Fu Panda.
The internet is right there. Look this up. I tell you, I'm right.
I'm using the internet.
God damn it, Jack! Just.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so
I got my click clacker.
He's got a click clack. He's going to use it.
Crouching Tiger,
Hidden. You've got it spelled correctly right here.
Dragon 2. The fucking.
Please don't write in the fucking
Revenge.
That's not gonna. God, you've made it worse.
Ah! Look at that! Now who's worse? It popped up, everyone.
Crouching Tiger 2.
Okay, let's see. Reached a deal with the Winston Company.
Weinstein.
Whoever. Anglos.
Angley.
2000 Arts Marshall.
Stop it.
Oh, it's gonna IMAX theaters.
Yeah, and also.
Oh, and in the streaming video?
Yeah. Same day release.
But also it's not till next year in August.
Yes.
Oh, man. Marco Polo. What?
What?
I don't know. It's just kept reading
you just
words.
scrolled and you saw Marco Polo and you were like, that's weird. And then you said it and then you
Let's
got
see what the
none of the
commenters
context.
say.
Look,
I wonder if it will be horrendous as the rest of their streaming selection. Probably. How did I guess it would be a violent film? I'm sorely disappointed at most of their selection, which remains stagnant for weeks until some low-budget junk comes on board. Well,
What?
it's a violent film because it's a kung fu movie that's a sequel to a violent kung fu movie.
It's a martial arts movie. Like, why are you surprised that it was a violent film? What did you think that they were going to do?
Who is doing the film score? The Tan Dun score for the first movie was beyond wonderful and carried the entire picture to the Oscars. Well, I don't know if that's true.
No,
I don't know who's doing the score, so I guess I got no comment.
Yeah, I have nothing to say on that.
I'll do it. I can kind of play bass guitar.
No. Okay. All right. Well, that was enough. I was right. All right.
Third thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how many things.
It's...
One of the things.
we're on the second page. Third thing. Third thing, you guys. These have all been just two things.
They're making fun of me?
Yeah.
For now,
Yeah.
I imagine.
Later on, more will happen.
Okay. Tony Bennett is the oldest person to make a number one on the charts album.
Yeah. Yep.
He is 88 years old and he topped the charts. Very impressive.
Yeah.
The album is called Cheek to Cheek and it was done with Lady Gaga. Cheek to cheek, huh?
He's got here written ass to mouth ?
Because cheek to cheek?
No, like I follow your logic there. I just love that was the only note that you felt that needed. The argument of the butt cheeks to mouth cheeks, ass to mouth? And it's only because Lady Gaga, like if it was just Tony Bennett, this wouldn't be a question.
Well, because, then you can't with yourself. I don't know what flexible person do you know that's 88 and releasing albums.
He would imply that it was with somebody else, but no, it's just specifically because Lady Gaga's
Well,
involved.
no, if it was someone else, it wasn't Lady Gaga, I would still say the same thing.
Is that every time you hear the phrase cheek to cheek, you think to yourself, ass to mouth?
How often do you hear cheek to cheek?
There is, I listen to a lot of old music.
Okay, well, this is my first time.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was gentle.
Dancing cheek to cheek. Weird.
Anyways, it's Bennett's second number one album in his entire life of 88 years. However, it's Lady Gaga's third in a row.
It's fucking sad.
So I think we know who the real winner is.
Yeah, no, she's carrying this album.
Yeah.
Somebody's sad about that, but I don't really remember who Tony Bennett is.
He did something.
Yeah, see? Let's
see if we can get a soundbite.
Can we get a soundbite?
Well, I don't know, YouTube.
The internet is right there.
Yeah, it's for everyone.
Yeah, for
everyone. Not for everyone. It's my internet.
Well,
Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett.
No, it's mostly just Lady Gaga. It's Tony Bennett.
Tony Bennett, Lady Gaga.
Oh, you know what? I do know this.
Tony Bennett, Fly Me to the Moon.
Yes, I know who this is.
Legends in Concert.
Did you,
That's 48-minute long song?
No, it's a concert.
No, that's the song name.
It's the whole concert.
Look, they do the dash and then they write the song name.
No, that's not always what happens.
Alright, we're having a debate. If they write the artist name and then a dash and then the name of the song, is it the name of the song?
That is not.
Reply in the comments.
It's the name of the video.
Reply in the comments.
The video is Legends in Case. It's probably a video series.
Reply in the comments section with your argument and say why. And tell me how bad it's thinking Clancy is.
Son of a bitch. Alright. Okay, so now I know who Tony Bennett is.
Alright, we're good then.
We're good. We've got it. We looked it up on the internet, and we lived out the modern experience to a T. Went, what is that? Went to the internet, answered it, and then we're going to promptly forget.
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Neither do I. What's the next one?
Mike Tyson gets his own cartoon.
Jesus.
In the
Christ.
cartoon, he's going to be solving crimes. It's animated cartoon. That was unnecessary.
Yeah.
One,
as opposed to a still cartoon.
Detectives, I feel, should be more clever than Mike Tyson appears. And
or
two,
sounds.
it seems like we're back in the 1980s. Like, this seems like a perfect opportunity for a 1980s cartoon with,
in
with Mike
1982,
Tyson.
this would be a top seller.
Like, up there with Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
But, anyways, it's going to be airing on Adult Swim. And apparently, when Tyson heard this for the first time, he thought that heard of Adult Swim, I should say. He thought it was a club for, like, rich old white dudes to learn how to swim.
Oh,
But then he found out what it actually was, and he was like, yeah, okay. And the first episode will be him and his pals looking for author Cormac McCarthy, who I hope that you know, because it sounds like some of those Spanish or Scottish or whatever you are names. And then you would know what that is.
I know people with both the first name Cormac and the last name McCarthy.
Do you know a famous author named Cormac McCarthy?
I do not.
Okay, let's look up a Cormac McCarthy.
Let's look up Cormac McCarthy. While he's doing that, I want to point out that, again, I'm looking at these notes. Like, these are not things that I know, because I live in a very, not sheltered, but I just don't care about a lot of stuff. And so he's got here written, airing on Adult Swim, thought it was a club for rich old white guys learning to swim. So, now, Jack is from Canada. He didn't grow up with the same late-night television that we did. And he didn't know what Adult Swim was when I first met him. And so I thought that was just his note. Like, that's just what he thought. May still think, actually. I don't know if I ever actually...
I know what adult swimming looks like.
No, god damn it. The thing.
I go to
Adult
the
Swim
ocean
was
a lot.
Cartoon Network late at night. They had more adult-themed cartoons.
Yeah, I've been to the ocean.
Man, you have not even... You didn't even listen.
What? No, I did. Why not?
He's an author who seems to have published books.
He published Cities of the Plain.
Books that were published.
No Country for Old Men.
Oh.
The Road. And he didn't publish The Passenger.
Okay.
He also wrote Wake for Susan, A Drowning Incident, and some screenplays and plays, but am I going to read those? No one cares. Oh, wait, screenplays is movies, right?
Yes.
Okay. He wrote The Gardener's Son in 1976. The Sunset I've never heard of any of this.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's kind of, like, done a thing that people like?
He wrote one book that was adapted into one movie that people saw. That's what happened.
Who saw it?
You've never seen No Country for Old Men?
Yeah, it's terrible.
You thought that movie was terrible?
Yeah, it was boring and bad guy won.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I like a good guy winning movie.
Yeah.
Like Batman. Any
Don't
of them.
you hate Batman?
Yeah, but a good guy wins.
If you hate him, how do you define him as the good guy?
Well, because he's the good guy in the movie.
Okay, well, let's move on.
Just like, okay, in Star Wars, the rebels are clearly the bad guys. But in the movie, they're the good guys.
The rebels are clearly the bad guys in Star Wars? How are they clearly the bad guys?
They're attacking the government.
What?
They're just blowing up the government.
They're rebelling.
At the government. They're blowing it up.
Because it's a dictatorship, a cruel dictatorship.
No, it's an empire.
It is completely different.
England was an empire, and look what they made. America.
Yeah. Through our rebellion.
No, there was like a tea party, and then everyone was happy.
What the fuck? No! Not even a little bit.
I read a pamphlet on it on a plane.
What? What? Are you serious? You have no idea? Didn't you have to test for citizenship?
Let's not get into that. What were we talking about?
Oh, wow.
Cormac McCarthy. Oh, yeah, we already did that.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Oh, Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony, someone who I don't know who he is. But he thinks he is the most underrated superstar in the NBA. That's the National Basketball Team.
Association.
of association teams?
No, National Basketball. Fuck you. All
Is
right.
that a state?
He says that he's a big NBA star on and off the course. Most fans apparently see him as overrated, and he disagrees. He thinks that he's either rated fairly or not rated highly enough. Let's see. The quote is, "I know the grind and the hard work that I put into this." After that, we've got some
Averages.
yeah.
Over 11 years. They're pretty decent. I don't know, though.
25.3 points. That seems like more than, say, me. So that's all right. 6.5 rebounds.
I don't know. I think in 11 years I could get 25.3 points.
Oh yeah, but per game.
I only play like one a year.
Do you score 25.3 points in that game?
Yeah, it's usually a one-on-one. No time limit.
In national, anyway, listen, let's not do this. 6.5 rebounds, 3.1 assists, 1.1 steals, over an 11. So this is his 11-year average. Apparently, he's listed here as he believes that he's on the same tier as LeBron James or Kevin Durant, those kind of guys, but he's not as good at defense or efficient in scoring as they are. And I don't know a lot about basketball, but that seems like both halves of what you do in basketball. So
Also running.
Maybe he's as good at running as they are. I don't know.
Maybe he's wonderful at running.
Maybe he's a spectacular. Maybe he should just run and not play basketball.
Well, that's not a sport.
It is. Track and field, the Olympics.
Nobody pays to see that.
No, you're right. No, that's not a paying sport, certainly.
I've never seen running on TV.
You do the Olympics.
I don't watch that.
Well, then that's why you haven't seen it
I
on
hate
TV.
the last season was terrible.
The last season? There's no seasons of the
The
Olympics.
finale
It's
was
the
just
Olympics.
awful.
It's not a... What?
They just handed out golds and stuff.
It's not
and then
a fabricated TV show, Jack. It's a competition that dates back to the Greeks.
I know one of the writers.
You don't know one of the writers to the
Yeah, a
Olympics
guy told
because
me.
There are no writers for the
I
Olympics.
met one.
It's not a reality TV show. It's just real.
He was under a bridge.
You met a hobo.
Yeah, I've done that too.
No, I mean, the person who told you they wrote the Olympics, that was a crazy homeless person.
Maybe.
Definitively.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he didn't do it.
Yes, it does.
Oh, yeah, so I guess homeless people can't do anything. Hey, homeless... Well, I guess that didn't work. Never mind, homeless people. You can't hate Clancy.
Probably not going to hear the
Yeah,
podcast. No.
Aiden is on the internet, and you don't have that. Because you don't... Oh, they could go to the library.
Yeah.
Thanks for going to the library and listening.
In retrospect, Jack, it's probably mean to make fun of homeless people just because we assume that they can't hear us.
They can't. Unless they go to the library. You're not paying attention?
Okay, what else? What else we have? We've got another quote from him. These analysts are all people that maybe never accomplish anything, which seems like it started out strong and then just wish-washed its way through that statement. They just sit back and write articles all day long about what they see. Yes. I mean, yeah, that's precisely what we pay them to. Anyway, they're kind of living through us out there on the basketball court.
I don't know about that.
I don't think that that's the case.
I analyze stuff at work, and I don't feel like I lived the lives of that.
No, I don't really feel like I'm living that life at all. There's no... At no
I feel
point,
like,
I don't
man,
feel,
it would be nice to go home.
Yeah.
And, like, the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think that at any point any of these, like, basketball, like, hardcore basketball analysts are going, like, I wish I was him. I'm so jealous of him. I'm going to tell him that he's only really good and not the best.
I feel like people did that with Michael Jordan. Or, like, who's the prettiest basketball player?
I don't know.
Serena Williams?
She's a tennis player.
What's the difference?
The entire sport.
Which one's basketball?
Come on. You know what basketball is.
Okay.
Oh, God. It's the orange ball, black stripes bouncing around. They got two hoops on the side.
It's Halloween.
I hate you.
Anyways.
Anyway, so the last thing that he says is he is not worried about being there. He personally believes that doesn't make any sense. What is that? he's not worried about being there. He personally believes it.
Oh, yeah, he's not worried about being officially recognized as a top-tier player.
Oh. Okay.
But he believes that he is.
In fact, a top-tier player. Yeah.
Even though we said no.
Even though...
He rubbed his nose in his poop.
People who professionally analyze who is and is not a good basketball player told him, "You're okay." Actually, I think he's told that he's pretty good. I think. I don't know what we just read off a bunch of averages.
Yeah, he said that they said you're not in that level of player ability, but he was like, "Whatever, I think I am." And anyhow, but they get paid to do that, and also stats don't lie, and his stats don't match up. So, like, I think they got him there.
Yeah, I feel like
Now what?
This is one of those like faith versus science arguments where it's just like it doesn't matter that you feel that way.
Yeah.
We have all this data that says that this is the case.
Carmelo Anthony, are you in the audience today? If you would like to fight us about this, please come to my house. I got no qualms with you doing that, but just be ready to not leave.
Isn't he? Ginormous and in really good shape.
Oh, yeah. I never killed a giant before.
What the fuck?
You never... Oh.
No.
One of these days I'll tell you about how I killed giants.
Yeah.
One of these days, Clancy.
Okay. All right. What do we got? What do we got for movies? Let's look at the movies.
Okay, let's look at what's opening this week.
October the 3.
We got Gone Girl, which got a Metascore of 80 out of 100 Metascores.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what that means.
Well, there's 35 reviews, and it was scored, of those 35 reviews, as an 80 out of 100.
With his wife's disappearance having become the focus of an intense media circus.
What?
Circuses are fun.
Okay.
A man sees the spotlight turned on him when it's suspected that he may not be innocent.
Aha. So, all right.
Why can't he be?
I read a little bit about this. I didn't read the book, and I haven't seen the movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie based on a book.
It's not a book.
So the book that the movie is based on apparently ends in a way that is really frustrating. Like, people read it, and then it's one of those bad guy wins kind of movies.
Okay.
Like, everybody does things that are shitty to each other. It's the sort of shit that is, like, dramatic and some...
It's on my no-watch list already.
Like, oh, it's so imaginative, such an original twist, but it mostly just makes you upset, right? And that's apparently what the movie follows the book's ending precisely. So going and seeing it will probably result in you leaving, being pissed off that these terrible people had, I don't know, whatever happened to them happen. Just really upset. Yeah. So I don't intend to see it. Also, Ben Affleck.
Yeah, but Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
And Tyler Perry in a movie that's not titled Tyler Perry's movie.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like the actor math here is really off. We've got Ben Affleck, who's, like, only occasionally good. He's really only good when he's directing. We got Neil Patrick Harris.
Who's good in that one movie where Kevin Smith?
Dogma?
That one, or Chase a Gamey, or Mallrats, or Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
So when Kevin Smith forces him to be a certain character, he's okay. He's watchable. But that's because the rest of the movie's watchable. It's not like if you just saw a movie that was just Ben Affleck's character from Dogma. It would actually be a pretty shitty movie.
I don't know what you're talking about. He was an angel, he flew around, he killed people. He was very complicated. He had, like, this backstory, and he was, like, good, but then he turned evil. It was rad.
He was a huge dick. And also not, like, I don't know. Anyway.
It was a cool movie.
The movie was good. That's what
and
I'm
if
saying.
It was just a movie about an angel flying around going like, okay, time to murder everyone so I can go to heaven, that would be a cool movie.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be as fun as Dogma. Dogma is
but it would be fun, and he would be good in that.
Not as good as...
I would watch that.
I'm just saying that his role was not what made that movie good.
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Ben Affleck's role is what made that movie.
Because without his role, the whole movie would fall apart.
Anybody else
like
playing
crumbly bread. The one shaped like the moon.
I'll admit He drove the story?
Yep. So there you go. End of discussion. Threw in the pen down.
That was really not as dramatic as you wanted it to be.
It was for me. Let's go.
All right.
The next movie.
What's next? What we got?
The Good Lie.
The Good Lie.
There's no such thing. And it has Reese Witherspoon. Anyhow, Metascore 63 out of 100. Sudanese refugees given the chance to resettle in America arrive in Kansas, where their encounter with the employment agency counselor forever changes all their lives.
God, that sounds boring.
Yep.
Holy shit. There was not one word in that was interesting.
No, there was. Kansas.
Kansas? Kansas was an interesting word to you?
Yeah, Kansas.
How? Have you been to Kansas?
It's 2 letters away from Arkansas.
Okay. That's the thing that I've had pointed out to me by people who don't live in America. How frustrating that is. We say Kansas and Arkansas, despite the only difference being an AR at the beginning.
You're saying it all wrong. Your grammar's off.
No, that's how you... Kansas and Arkansas.
We could see.
What?
It's not Arkansas. We could see. You're like one of those internet cats what can't talk good. Moving on.
Didn't you have to take a test to become a citizen? What the fuck?
I told you we're not going to talk about that.
All right. Next up, we've got Annabelle.
Annabelle, 98 minutes horror. There is no metascores.
Not scored.
A couple begin to experience a terrifying supernatal occurrences involving... What?
Supernatural occurrences
involving a vintage doll shortly after their home is invaded by satanic cultists.
Satanic cultists.
Satanic.
So...
It's right there.
So without satanic cultists, this movie is just Chucky?
No, it's satanic. You know, like Satan?
Yeah, satanic. That's how you say it.
No, that's like different. That's
we
like
can't keep having these arguments.
satin.
Okay. The Conjuring 2 is bogged down in an increasingly muddy legal situation.
So it's
Annabelle is a spin-off of The Conjuring.
I thought they only did that with TV shows like Frasier, that one with Joey from Friends that didn't do well.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. So wait, this is a spin-off movie? I don't follow it at all.
That's what I was just saying. Like I thought they don't do. You remember that?
No, seconds ago. Yeah, no, I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing in
delay.
Fashion. Yes, delay. I'm delay.
Okay.
Yeah, later on. But no, this is bizarre.
Yeah.
They spun off a movie.
I don't like dolls. I play with action figures and Legos.
Your room is the place where we are right now. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, is scattered with toys. Just covered. Every flat surface other than the couch we're sitting in is covered in toys of various brands. Lego mostly. There's some vinyls.
What?
Yeah, the little vinyl dudes.
Huh?
Yeah, you have no
That's
idea.
an album.
Those are... Okay. You've got...
Moving
what
on.
appears to be some connects in there. There's a Starscream.
That's Megatron.
Is that Megatron?
Way
It
to
is
go.
Megatron.
Way to go.
It is Megatron. Look at that.
Anyways, Men, Women, and Children 2014. Metascore 41 out of 100.
Youch.
A group of high school teenagers and their parents attempt to navigate the many ways the internet has changed their relationships, their communication, their self-image, and their love lives. No, don't go see it.
Oh, God.
I'm not
Is that
even
gonna
gonna...
be a fucking
I have no
documentary?
comments.
Oh, Jesus.
The internet is bad, the movie? Fuck
Yeah,
you.
fuck that.
Pardon my French.
I love the internet.
Hi-eater.
Yeah, hater, maybe?
Hi-eater.
Hater? I have no idea how to pronounce this.
It's hi-eater.
Potentially.
Because look, it's written with all like... it's all Indian.
Vishal, Bardwaj, Tabu, Shahid Kapoor, Shraddha Kapoor, KK Menon. I love these names. These are really...
KK Menon.
Oh, okay. A young man
Shraddha
returns to
Kapoor.
Kashmir after his father's disappearance to confront Uncle, the man who had a role in his father's fate.
I like to believe that Uncle is his name. And not his father's brother.
Yeah. That would also explain how he would have a role in his father's fate, and it wasn't just, being his brother for his whole life.
It sounds awesome. I give it a
great.
3 thumbs up.
Yeah, 3 entire thumbs all the way up. All right, here we go.
Left Behind. No Metascore.
Yep.
A small group of survivors are left behind. After millions of people suddenly vanish and the world is plunged into chaos and destruction.
It's a rapture movie.
I'm gonna watch it, that means.
Yeah, no, it's Nicolas Cage in a weird faith movie. This has got to be the right kind of wrong.
I don't care if it's got Nicolas Cage, but I do like apocalypse movies, and I do love chaos.
Yeah, this one is going to be chaos. This one is going to be, listen.
This one's going...
The word is chaos, but
no,
I feel like this is going to be...
See the C and the H?
Chaos, that's how it's said.
Yeah, well, it's spelled...
Is English your second language?
We're getting into some other stuff now.
Okay.
The Blue Room. Metascore 69 out of 100. Instancy. A man and a woman secretly in love.
That's 20 to 69.
Alone in a room.
Oh.
They desire each other, want each other. I feel like this was set up.
Yeah. I feel like there was an intentional... let's see.
Feel each other, want each other, and even bite each other. Oh, they're vampires. In the afterglow, they share a few sweet nothings. What? At least the man seemed to believe they were of nothing. Now under investigation by the police and the courts, what is he accused of? What?
Some French art shit.
France, you don't make any sense. But I do like that your 69 movie is about a man and a woman alone in a room.
Yeah. Yeah. And then afterwards, cops.
Yeah.
And
Cops in 69.
Yeah.
The mysterious case of the secret 69.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Next up, The Hero of Color City.
Oh, God.
A diverse band of... 35 out of 100 Metascore. The diverse band of crayons strive to protect not only their magical, multi-hued homeland, but the imagination of children everywhere from a terrifying monster. It's got Owen Wilson, Christina Ricci, Rosie Perez, Wayne Brady.
What? Fucking hell! What happened?
Well, the worst animated movie of all time had Wayne Brady in it.
Oh, that's true.
Food Fight.
Yeah. That was awful.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know Food Fight, don't watch it, but get a review.
Yeah, well, read the reviews because they're spectacular, but never watch the movie.
Also, watch the Wikipedia on it. Read the Wikipedia.
Read the Wikipedia.
You can't watch it. We can. It won't do anything though.
Yeah, it's not gonna go anywhere. Or really entertain you. All right.
So this movie sounds awesome.
It sounds awful, actually.
I don't know. Crayons, man.
It's a movie about crayons?
Yeah.
Just sort of generally. Just generally crayons.
There's a terrifying monster. And they protect imagination children.
I don't...
7 thumbs up.
Jesus.
That's a lot of thumbs.
Yeah. Alright, the box office.
These are movies they're playing
10.
now. Top 10 box office. We're not going to review them, we're just going to tell them about it.
Yeah, we've probably not seen these. It's
The Maze Runner. 7.5 out of 10 rating. Oh, Metascore 56 out of 100. Okay, we'll do that.
Okay, alright.
It made 32.51 M.
Million.
M.
$1 million.
A Walk Among the Tombstones. Metascore 57. Weekend 12.76 M. This Is Where I Leave You. Metascore 44. Weekend 11.56 M.
Wait.
What?
No, nothing.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm actually reading.
Tina Fey?
Yeah, no, I kind of want to watch it.
Tina Fey, if you're listening, let's be honest. Tina Fey, come marry me.
He can say that fully secure knowing that she is never going to hear him say that.
No, she's listening.
You think so?
Well, not now, but when we put it in the internet.
When you force it down her... Anyway. Father passed away. Foregoing
That's
siblings are
gross.
supposed to return to the next.
Why are you reading it?
I don't know.
I told you we're not. Look it up
ready.
later if you want to watch it
If you
so
wanna know.
bad.
No
We
Good
in
Deed.
love with it? No Good Deed.
Idris
Metascore
Elba.
25.
Whoa.
Weekend 9.79 M.
Dolphin Tail 2?
2. Metascore 58. Weekend 8.87 M. Guardians of the Galaxy. Metascore 76. Weekend 5.24 M.
Gross.
Let's Be Cops.
3.7.
Metascore 30. Weekend 2.71 M. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh shit. It has the most money it made.
Yeah. The
it
gross is 185.02 million.
Metascore 31. How does it get to 31? How is Will Arnett in it?
And Megan Fox, William Fisher, Noel Fisher.
I hate this. The Drop. Metascore 69.
And it doesn't appear to be about sex, though.
Weekend 2.07 M. If I Stay. Metascore 46. Weekend 1.84 M. And that's it for movies. We got one more news segment for y'all. One segment left. And that is video game releases of the week.
Yep.
So, let's see what's popping up in that crazy world of that. Video games.
Video games. Video games. What do you got in video games? We got Super Smash Brothers, obviously, is the big news.
Yeah, I already
Super
played
Smash
it.
Brothers.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Hey guys, one word of advice at you. Go play Super Smash Brothers. I don't care how you do it. Steal a car. Steal your friend. Go buy it. Whichever one of those.
Yeah, I mean, it's once again, Nintendo does that thing where it makes a thing that it already knows that we like, and then they just make it better. And of course, we fucking like it. It's always great.
Yeah, so go buy it. Stop wasting my time.
Yep.
It's got all sorts of dudes in it where you can be,
Yes.
and fight stuff. So, think about it.
So that's good.
Next up on our list, Hyrule Warriors. This is another one I've purchased, and it is rad. You ever wanted to play Legend of Zelda, but also have armies? No? Well, now you can.
Wait. Hyrule Warriors is a mashup between
Legend of Zelda.
and Dynasty Warriors?
I don't know.
Dynasty Warriors was a game. It was semi-popular. It was this thing where you had armies, or you fought armies rather, as big individual generals. It was loosely based on the Three Kingdoms mythology from ancient China.
Who?
Three Kingdoms mythology. I wouldn't worry about it too much. It kind of looks like it's a mashup. Well, maybe not a mashup. It's a stylistic
potatoes.
copy of Dynasty Warriors. That actually sounds spectacular. I have not played the game.
Here, look at this real quick.
Okay.
I'm showing him a video of it on the internet.
Okay.
Okay, it's opening a book,
Scroll.
and then
Opened.
some shit's going on.
Fires are exploding.
Okay, Link's standing. Zelda's
It really
smiling
does look
good.
a lot like Dynasty. This is Dynasty Warriors. This
okay.
is Dynasty
Link's
Warriors
stabbing
and Hyrule.
folks and spinning and stabbing
Yep.
and spinning and making a bubble, and
With
Zelda's
every
stabbing
I am
people,
more certain that I'm
and
right.
a dinosaur and arrows. Oh, it blew everyone up! And
Yep.
then the lightning
Yep.
circle triangle, whatever. And then a girl with a hair problem. That's Midna, but it's a hand hair. And then some sort of ninja lady named Imp, and snatching up skeletons and explosions. This is enough of that.
Yeah, no, I think we follow between. And again, with every frame of that preview video, I am convinced that I'm right.
After the show, you want to try it out?
Shit, yeah. Oh no, absolutely. That's happening.
It's got 2-player.
How?
'Cause it does.
Okay.
Okay, so the recommendation on this is 25 thumbs up.
You have got to find a way to keep it to a normal human amount of thumbs.
It's 14.
How do you think thumbs work?
They go up and then down.
Okay. How many do you think you're allotted per person?
I can do as many as I want.
It's two. It's two. You've got two.
Fine,
hands.
you can have 2 thumbs. I'll have 1,000,000 infinity thumbs.
You argue like a child.
Well, I give you a million infinity thumbs down.
Okay. Meaningless number. Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor is a thing I've seen. I was following this game before it came out. It's sort of interesting. There was some controversy before it came out because Ubisoft was mad because it, again, like the game we were talking about previously, looks like Link is just doing Dynasty Warriors.
No, this isn't Link. This is the
I'm
Gimli.
using an okay. This game is basically Lord of the Rings Assassin's Creed.
Oh, Gimli.
That is not Gimli.
Which one's Gimli?
None of them are Gimli.
What's this?
I don't think that he's even in the game.
Is that Gimli?
That is not Gimli.
Which one?
None of them.
Well, there's a man with a cape and some sort of elephant
That is
and a green fat guy
That is an orc.
and a green skinny guy in
That is another orc.
a metal coat.
That is armor that the orc is wearing.
And then another green guy
Orc.
who looks like he's from, what's that guy's name? Caligula?
Caligula?
Caligula? Yeah, him. And then, you know those things that suck on the faces of people in Half-Life? There's one of those too.
It's just his armor.
Oh,
It's just his armor.
okay.
Alright, so,
Which one's Gimli?
none of them are Gimli.
How do you know? Is that him?
This is not, it doesn't involve the main characters.
Okay, it says Middle Earth. Everyone knows Middle Earth isn't in real Earth. Middle Earth is in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I know. This is a Lord of the Rings game.
You know who else is in Lord of the Rings?
Not all parts of. He's not omnipresent. He's not in every aspect of the Lord of the Rings.
Well, he
and
should be.
Mordor. He isn't.
Oh, Ghost. There's a ghost in the game, guys.
Yeah, that's actually
So,
true.
You should get this game because, well, I don't know anything about it. It's on the Xboxes, the PCs, and the PlayStations. And I say it because it's on all of them. But anyways, you should get it because, one, it looks kind of neat, and two, it looks kind of like there's sun and brightness and happy and joy some places, and that's always good. But three, there's a ghost, and four, I don't know, I guess people like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, so if you like both Assassin's Creed and Lord of the Rings, this is probably a game that you would enjoy.
Yep. 6 thumbs up.
You are... Anyway.
Forza 2 for Xbox One.
It's
also available on Xbox 360. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. My guess is that it's based on driving.
Cars, most likely car-based as a game.
The picture on the front has a car.
Yeah. Seems to be driving through a desert, which I'm
And
not certain how
also
often.
writing that appears to say... And then Forza Horizon 2.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a nice picture of the side of the box and a picture of the other side of the box.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Why is that necessary?
So I don't know anything about this, so I will read you the description from the Xbox One version and the Xbox 360. Race through a massive, wide-open world featuring dramatic weather and day-to-night cycles. Wait, they spelled tonight like tonight.
Like this night.
Like
the one that's coming. This night. Like not...
Aren't we
not
having
day to
a
night.
weird night tonight?
Yeah.
Not like... Yeah, anyways. Instantly connect with friends in the ultimate celebration of speed, style, and action-packed driving. Explore beautiful and exotic locations in more than 200 of the world's greatest cars, all created with precise detail and stunning 1080p. I told you P was a good one.
Yep.
Xbox 360. Less stuff and no HD. It looks like the cars are pretty, and there's grass and an exploding fence.
Yeah, you seem to be able to smash through things.
The doors open sideways, like on that movie with the crazy doctor that molested Michael J. Fox.
Back to the Future?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll give it 2 thumbs out of 10 because it's not Mario Kart, but it does look fun.
It's potentially, I don't know. I mean, I've literally no idea. What do we have?
Next up, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax for PlayStation 3. and also the Xbox 360.
Yeah, this seems like one of those games that if you were going to buy it, you would know and you wouldn't have to listen to us. Like, this is the sort of thing that you, if you're interested in it, you already fucking know about it.
Okay, so it looks like in this game they have Japanese cartoon men.
Women.
That's a girl.
Yeah, that's a woman.
Oh, you can auto read. Does that mean speak? Nobody knows yet.
I have no idea.
It's already released, so someone knows. Hey, if you're watching this and you know if it's speak, come tell me. Okay, so it looks like it's a fighting game.
Yeah.
Nifty. One of them shot another one in the face with an arrow from like a foot away.
Yeah, that's rough.
Wow. And a cat? No, that's a dog.
Oh, hang on. A youthful craving. Let's read this.
A youthful craving for respect. The pretentious tenderfoot duo. Kanemata and Koromaru.
That was some pretty good almost English right there.
Huh? Your phone's dying already? Jeez. Fine, just stay where you are. Mitsuru-san and the others are in trouble.
Now, I know that normally that sounds like Jack's normal dialogue, just how he speaks to people, but no shit, that was the bungled translation of a Japanese video game maker. That's pretty solid, actually. So I don't know why, in a fighting game, your cell phone dying is important.
It's important.
Apparently.
It's named the best overall fighting game of 2012.
Yeah,
then why is it being released now?
Well, Persona, I think, was the best fighting game of 2012. This is like the 4th iteration.
It's the same game. So, Persona 4 Arena was released in 2012, and it was the best fighting game that year. But then now, Ultimax is the redone version, I guess?
It's just a more...
But...
with more moreness.
And why is it not on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, for one? And two, how do they think that they could compete with Smash Bros?
I don't know.
This is stupid.
FIFA
15. Available for the Nintendo Wii, Xbox One, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, PC download, Nintendo 3DS, and PlayStation Vita. Which only got 1 star on the website, which is very low compared to everything else.
Somehow worse than every other place that it is sold and made available. Like, I saw that about the PlayStation Vita. It just made this an unplayable pile of shit.
Why is it not on the Wii U?
Shit, man, I don't know.
Okay, so it looks like FIFA 14, but the next one.
Yeah. That seems to be very much the case.
End of review.
Yeah.
Next up, Crimes and Punishment with Sherlock Holmes.
What?
For PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC.
Again,
all available Monday, October 6th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so's FIFA. So I don't know what this is about, but it looks like remember that Kane and Solomon game? Was that it? I don't know. Ah, nifty! You gotta go to old school London world where Sherlock Holmes lived and walk around being Sherlock Holmes. And there's a skeleton mummy and a Poseidon and
that is a statue.
Octopus Tree Man.
Statue as well.
It's definitely Octopus Tree Man. And a Chinaman!
That
is a Chinaman!
Is a Chinese man.
That's what I said.
When you combine the two words into one word, it becomes a racial slur.
No?
Yes.
Okay. Time out. Let's say you see this Chinaman.
Chinese man.
That's what I said. Anyways.
Oh no, that was the whole argument? You sounded like you were starting an argument, and your argument was to say Chinaman again. that was your whole argument? Listen, but let me say it again.
Look, when I refer to a Chinese, I call him a Chinaman or a Chinawoman.
Okay. A Chinese person.
A Chinese!
No. That is the way that your racist grandfather refers to
them. Then why is it we call it Chinese food if that's the food that the Chinese eat?
The Chinese food, Chinese people.
Yeah, the Chinese, a Chinese.
Chinese-made phones.
1 Chinese, 2 Chinese.
That is not how you do that.
3 Chinese.
3 to 4 Chinese persons.
70 Chinese.
Chinese people.
It's like thumbs up. You just don't
get
it.
People, or it becomes
I don't
weirdly
get
racist.
your number thing.
becomes weirdly racist.
So,
His skills, your wits.
you use the amazing skills of Sherlock Holmes as you embody the unconventional detective in this groundbreaking investigation game. Unlike any of its kind, Crimes and Punishment puts all the word control into your hands. You decide whom to interrogate, which clues to collect, and how to put facts together to build a case. You can even imprison the wrong person should you choose. However, the unexpected consequences may arise when you least expect them if you make the wrong decision. So you can put people in jail for not even deserving to?
Yeah, apparently that's a thing that they figured Sherlock Holmes needed to be able to do.
Sherlock Holmes does this a lot.
Fuck up. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes is a shitbag and should be able to imprison people wrong. Also,
Anyways.
it says his skills, your wits. But listen, and I wouldn't say that I'm a huge Sherlock nerd, but I'm pretty certain that his skills
Were drugs.
were his wits.
And drugs.
I don't think that they helped.
Yeah, but you could do them real good.
Yeah, he was he was a monster.
Anyways,
Big
you better walk
heroin
around in like England, and there's a sign that says wine on it. So 20 thumbs.
Okay. You know, I think we've been talking for the last like hour and a half.
Nah. Hour and 16 minutes. Anyways, we got two more things to go over.
Okay, what are they? What
We got natural doc. That's hard to read because all the T's are tiny.
Yeah, it's all uppercase except for the T's, which are lowercase. Which fucking why?
It's on all the PlayStation consoles except for 2 and 1 and X.
No, I don't think
And
I don't
Vita.
think that anybody should
No,
buy this game.
portable.
The fucking the terrible use of T. Like fuck you, just use it. It's a T. Like there's nothing fancy about you forgetting how to capitalize. You sons of bitches.
It's a strategy role-playing game.
Claims to truly test your ability to conquer the evils that lurk in the sprawling networks of mines and ruins in the areas surrounding the fortress city of Festi?
Fest.
Probably just Fest. Seasoned explorers and novices alike venture underground into dangerous caves to collect the coveted material known as
Pluton!
Wow. During your first trip down to the depths of one of these mines, you and your new explorer friends quickly realize that things may be more dire than you had imagined as you encounter a brand new type of eagle lurking below the surface. You and your newfound friends must strategically defeat these new difficult foes and warn the kingdom of their presence. For this sounds...
So it's like a prequel to Gears of War.
very... What kingdoms were in Gears of War?
I don't know, the football kingdom?
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, the visuals paint a picture of excessively Japaneseness, which is funny because it was released by NIS America.
And it's rated mature.
Actually, nope. Enjoy Japanese and English voices along with English text.
NIS
Excessively.
America apparently does a lot of Japanese style
stuff.
games.
Yeah. I
So
imagine
maybe
it's just an American
it's
company.
NIS is the company, and then America is their regionalized American office that
That's
releases
possible.
the English versions of their game.
That seems like it would make sense.
1 thumb.
Just a knuckle, really, for me.
Wasteland 2 for PC.
Yeah.
Includes Wasteland 1. Wasteland 1, not rated by the ESRB. Wasteland 2, on the other hand, is rated M by the ESRB. So, potentially, you could be looking at 2 M-rated games. Kids at home, this is really good steal.
Yeah. Okay, okay. I feel like what happened is they made one game, it might have been free, and then the only time that they've released it is when they already had the sequel. So it's just, they just skipped over the initial release phase and just went right into, we've already made a sequel, and you can also get the first game.
Yeah. So, it looks like this game is Diablo, but in Apocalypse worlds of our world. So it's got like
Diablo.
guns. So it's Fallout and Diablo combined. The overall rating for that is 90 thumbs.
Yeah, Falling Diablo. Play it. Yeah, Wasteland 2. Definitely.
And it's even made by Deep Silver, who I don't know who they
I
are.
have no idea who the fuck that is.
Oh, they made Metro Redux and NASCAR 14 and Saints Row. Oh, they made Saints Row. Yeah, buy it. 90 thumbs times 40. I don't know how many that is.
His tone instantly changed. He takes this way more seriously now. No, listen, you guys.
Saints Row is awesome.
It is pretty great.
Oh, man.
It's like if Madness took a video form, that's what Saints Row would be. It's spectacular.
Well, that's all the news in the world and other.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for next time.
Yeah.
Or don't.
Yeah. We'll do this again.
Well, don't stay tuned, but
leave and come back for another update.
Yeah, if you stay tuned, you're gonna be bored for like a week.
For at least a week.
Which would suck for you.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna laugh though. Alright, thank you, bye. Oh, this has been a Flancy Pants production.
It's Flancy Pants production.
Hey, if you like this and you want to see more, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. This is also available on SoundCloud.com. However, we only have one episode at a time up. Leave your comments, and thank you very much for watching.